Hello, my friends. It's Transformational Tuesday, and boy, oh boy, if you've been following me over on Instagram or even here on Facebook, you'd know that for myself, it has been one heck of a week. Yep, I just moved to LA. I'm here in my new apartment, my new space. I'm really thrilled, really thrilled about it. And I'd actually love to share some of what's around me. It is a little bit chaotic, but I'm going to go ahead and switch the screen so that you guys can see. My life is literally all just in boxes. Whoa. Yep, that's it. That is it. It is quite an exciting adventure. That's true. I got my angel painting over here. This is going to go above my bed. Really just getting everything dialed in for this move and getting everything dialed in so that I can up level. Yes! And I'm so thrilled to be able to bring to you that brand new energy. This brand new energy is, I mean, for me, obviously, it's like LA energy has been here forever, right? But for me and my life, it's brand new, and I'm so thrilled to be able to share it with you and bring you on this adventure with me. I have my Wisdom of the Oracle decks. Now, this deck for me has been something that I have been using every morning with my cleanse. And yes, day 40 happened yesterday. This morning I woke up, still did the same routine, still in cleanse mode. And it has been really a life-changing month. So I hope it has been for you as well. I hope that you are embracing the change that life has for you and embracing all of the newness and all the wonder. We had the new moon a couple days ago, and I completely, missed out that it was a full moon. So much on my plate that I lost track of the moon cycle. I was like, not gonna let that happen again. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the cards. Thank you so much, Kelsey. I appreciate the congratulations. Yes, it has been exciting, thrilling, newness. All right, let's bring you some cards here. So let's start with the prayer. As we call in divine truth and love into the sacred space, we invoke the highest possible healing for each and every viewer and myself. We ask for the courage and compassion to speak and to hear from the purest form of self-love and forgiveness to all involved. Woo! All right, my sweet friends. Hello, Melissa. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Leslie. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Carol. Great to see you also. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, love it when they just pop out like that. Boom. All right, so one came out when I was jabbering on. There we go. Boom, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what these cards have in store for us. All right, so go ahead, take a deep breath, center yourself, and get ready to receive the newness. Rebecca, hello, my friend. Hi, Kat. Welcome, welcome, Justine. Ooh, we got new glares. All right, so we got round and round. Round and round. There we go. Now you can see it. All right, so what does this card mean to you? Round and round. The insight that I'm getting is that there is a pattern that you're working on and that you have been working on that you have not yet broken. That the round and round is the cycle of recognizing the pattern, knowing that the pattern exists, and giving yourself time to shift and redirect. But what I'm seeing here is that even in this newness and even in the support of what has been going on in your life, there still is that pattern that has yet to be broken, right? So there's still something more. There's still something deeper. The round and round, as we know, for those of you who've been on the spiral of growth, know that it isn't just an A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, this is how growth happens. It really is, okay, so here you are, you have the emotional capacity to handle this one thing. Then you go in a little bit deeper, and you then, as you get older and as you have more life experience, you have the emotional capacity, understanding, and wisdom to be able to go a little bit deeper to actually break yourself of that pattern or of that habit. So when you're in this round and round space, it's giving you an opportunity to see the exact same circumstance in your life from a new angle. That's really what it is about. It isn't about beating yourself up for being like, oh my God, I'm at this doorstep again. How do I get away from this doorstep? Why do I keep finding myself here? So when you're there and you're finding this round and round and round, and you notice that you're hitting that same pattern again, stop for a minute, pause. I love you, I forgive you. Be with yourself in that moment instead of being like, oh, I can't get through this. The door won't open. You know, we go into like such turmoil when we can't get something, and that's okay. That's okay. There's a beauty in divine essence and a beauty in divine timing, and that's what we must trust, right? All right, so let's go on to this next one. The thinker. Love this. Love that this is coming up with round and round. You guys just love Transformational Tuesday, don't you? It's great. Okay. So the thinker here, the thinker really is about you giving yourself time to contemplate. Now, we don't really do that. And I'm generalizing when I say we, like the human race, we don't generally give ourselves the opportunity to contemplate. We go, 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 go. And anytime, we used to have dead space, right? When you're like waiting in the doctor's office, or you're like waiting in line at Walgreens, or you're like waiting in line to get your coffee. And now what we do is we sit there and we look at our phones and we're like, what else is out here? Let yourself be bored. Let yourself be bored. Let yourself contemplate. That's what this card is about. And especially after round and round, right? You're hitting the same patterns. You're wondering why you're still there. Beautiful, beautiful. And then you go here to the thinker. So the thinker is you giving yourself time to contemplate. Put your phone down. Put it down. Put it on airplane mode. That has been the greatest blessing that I've learned in these last 40 days of doing this cleanse, is like, just put your phone down. Airplane mode after 8 p.m. until 8 a.m. Give yourself 12 hours of you time in your sleep cycle. Do you know that we as human beings, physically, our bodies physically do not need the time to rest, right? Our bodies can repair ourselves while we are awake. So why is it that we spend 1/3 of our lives sleeping? Why do you think that is? Other than to absorb and nurture our dream space, where we leave our bodies to go to the astral plane. All sorts of information happens there. So putting the phone down before you go to sleep for several hours, and then giving yourself several hours when you wake up to have a phoneless time, a screenless time. Give yourself, maybe you pick up a hobby of choosing cards. Maybe you pick up a hobby of journaling. Maybe you give yourself time to just sit and not do anything. Do not underestimate that time. For you to sit and do nothing is some of the most glorious time that you absolutely can have. All right, so let's go on to here. The mending. Love this card. Love this card. This mending is about you. This mending is about you actually mending your relationship with yourself. Let's see if I can go the right way. Nope. This is about you mending your relationship with yourself. So we have the round and round and round, right? Still hitting the same cycles. And let's like really go in a little bit deeper with this. If you're really hitting the same cycles and the same patterns, those same cycles and same patterns are beginning, they're showing out, right? They're showing up in front of you, but they are beginning from a thought pattern. They're beginning from a thought pattern. So when you go into that thought pattern and you think, why am I on this track again? What is this track that's holding me back? Is it an excuse? Is it a complaint? Is it that you're not taking responsibility? Is it that you want to blame somebody else? Is it that you are feeling dissonance because somebody else is doing something? And I can guarantee you it has nothing to do with them. So when you're recognizing these thoughts and the patterns, you go into giving yourself contemplation time. You give yourself that time and space to think. The weight comes off the shoulders, the stress eases out of your muscles, and you can start to begin that mending process with you. You can really and truly begin that mending process with you, because that's what this is about. It's about you finding that inner forgiveness and finding that inner peace so that you can love yourself even more deeply. Because when you have loved yourself, I'm sure we've all heard the phrase, people can only love you as much as they love themselves, or people can only meet you as far as they have met themselves. Be that someone. Be that themselves. You can only love people as deep as you have loved yourself. You can only meet someone as deep as you have met yourself. So when you give yourself this mending time, this mending time to be with you, because you are so incredible. You are so beautiful, and you are so worth it, and you are so worthy of your dreams. If you can see it, it is completely possible. It exists in the world. I can tell you right now, I just finished a retreat with our Earth Angels. We did a 2-day intensive in Reno before I moved down here. And I can tell you that one of the things that I shared with them is that the greatest act of self-love that I have ever done in my life has been giving myself permission to move to LA. Has been giving myself permission to continue to follow my dreams, to continue to pursue my voice, sharing my voice, to continue to embrace my ability to create an impact, because I genuinely do believe that I can have an influence on the world. Am I going to change the whole world? No. Am I going to heal everybody on this planet? No. But I know that there is a space for me to be as big as I possibly can in the way that I share my message, in the way that I share my heart, and I want that for you. I want you to be able to see that for yourself. And of course, I have not arrived, right? I have not arrived. I'm just barely getting started. I'm just beginning. And for you, there is so much grace and there is so much beauty for you when you heal your relationship with yourself. Really, 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 when you heal your relationship with yourself, you can truly heal your relationships with all others. It creates a domino effect. In fact, it actually takes you out of so much more effort, that if you heal your relationship with yourself, you don't even really have to do anything to heal your relationships with others, because it creates a domino effect and you just, it all becomes healed just by default. The energy, the charge, the attachments, the cords, they all just fall away. So in mending your relationship with you, that is the key here. So back to the beginning, we go round and round and round, finding yourself on those spin patterns. What is that internal voice telling you is possible and true for you? I encourage you to replace that track with something beautiful and wonderful and exciting and encouraging. Give yourself time and spaciousness to think. Put your phone down. Put your phone away. Give yourself a moment to experience, really and truly. I know this because, yes, I run an online business from my phone. I know how hard it can be to take it away from your hands, really and truly. So give yourself that time to think. Thinking time is so important. Schedule it into your day if you need to. Thinking time, number one priority. And then mending, healing your relationship with you. It's going to release so much stress. It's going to bring you back into integrity with yourself. It's going to bring you back into your own authenticity. Yes, 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 yes. I say yes to all of that, and I say yes to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining me on my first LA edition. I'm going to have my whole setup ready for you, Kat. You are so welcome. Thank you for joining in. Kelsey, Patty, Rebecca. Who else is? Mara Lee, thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you dearly. And for those of you who are ready to grow your soul-centered business, doors are open. We are starting classes in October. There's already the digital program, so you already have quite literally the entire blueprint that I have used and share with my Earth Angels to grow your business from $0 a month to $10,000 a month consistently. This is not with any tricks or gimmicks, any sort of, tactics. This is about how you can align yourself, align your message, align your offer. Yes, there is some lessons and learning that we must dive into in order to be a businessman or woman. So I teach that, as well as how to be in complete alignment with how it is that you show up in the world and how it is that you can serve while supporting yourself and growing your career. Once you learn and once you understand this knowledge, nobody can ever take it away from you. So it is an investment right now for you to use this information for the rest of your life and for you to choose to do with it what you will. Now, it is very important to me to stay in integrity with my message and make sure that people who are in alignment and are ready for this work are meant to be in it. So I do have an application and I do have an interview process that goes along with this. The information that I teach is extremely powerful. I don't teach ethics, but what I do is I screen the people who are coming into the program to know that they are in alignment with their heart and they are only going to use the information that I share for the highest and greatest good of themselves and their community. So if you are feeling drawn, if you are feeling called, I would absolutely love to connect with you. Send me a private message and I'll send you the link to the application, and that is how we will get the ball rolling. Now, this week, I'm actually flying to Florida to do a full day with the corporate agent. So it's another business training. I'll share more with you about it. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I share a lot of my story and a lot of the just kind of personal snippets of my life so that you can see and learn a little bit more. So I'm not bombarding here with Facebook. But I would just want to say thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for being here. And I do look so forward to connecting with you soon. All right, my dear friends. Mwah. Ciao, ciao.